Good Monday morning to you, ladies and gentlemen. This is Rusty 78609 from near Carrizozo, New Mexico on a cool morning. Hey Google, what's the temperature in Carrizozo, New Mexico?
The current temperature in Carrizozo is 47 degrees.
With a high of 73, not too bad, but cool in here. It's only 56 in here. But I got the heaters on. Anyway, I don't run the heaters at night, rarely. I didn't run them last night. Hey Google, what's the temperature in Llano, Texas?
The temperature in Llano right now is 57 degrees.
With a high of 85. Hey Google, what's the temperature in Butte, Montana?
In Butte right now, it's 31 degrees.
Not too bad. Tomorrow's low is going to be 20, so old man winter has arrived in Montana. But be that as it may, good morning. Today is the first day of the rest of your life. Make it a good one. It's the day after yesterday, day before tomorrow. It is right now, and right now just went phew. So with that in mind, hey Google, make us laugh.
Why did the man name his dogs Rolex and Timex?
Ah, dang.
Because they were watchdogs.
I got you. Anyway, from the positive energy button, maybe this will get us going.
Yes, you can. Yes, you will. Go for it.
Right off the cliff. Anyway, yeah, go for it, but have a plan, won't hurt. And then what else have I got? Today's lunch video. We had a norther come through here, the first one I've been in, and it's pretty neat when you're out here in the high desert and you can see them rolling in for 100 miles away. Yeah, and so I did a little video of that. These are softball videos. I'm kind of waiting to travel on the 28th. We'll be headed back to Texas and we'll do a few things. And also today, the realtor's supposed to come out and pick up the sign and bring me a survey. I hope they bring me a survey. They're supposed to. But be that as it may. So we're making progress there. We close on this land in 10 days. The 21st of October. A day which will go down in infamy. But be that, let's see what we got here. Yeah, that's it. And then what else have we got? That's it. Got comments is what we've got here. D.B. Cooper. Remember, was it D.B. Cooper that stole the money and bailed out of an airplane? Was that D.B. Cooper? Anyway, it says D and B Cooper, but it says looks like a beautiful place to walk. It is, because when I start walking in the morning, the sun's just coming up or has been up just a little bit. So you still got a sunrise coming on. And then in the evenings when I'm sitting out, I got a beautiful sunset. So yeah, it's nice. It says very cool sharing the train. Oh, this is Ralph P. It says very cool sharing the train video. Thanks, Rusty. The old stinking one-eared goat, and I have never seen one that long. Here's the old stinking screaming goat right now. The screaming one-eared stinking goat from outer space, giving you a good morning Monday kiss, and that's the way life is. On Monday mornings, you get kissed by a goat. Then we got Franny Lee 38. Good morning, Franny Lee 38. Great relaxing spot to watch a long, long train. It sure is, because I ain't got nothing else to do. I watch the red ants dig holes or live in their little underground house. This is on Trike Man. Speaking of Trike Man, the electric trike is supposed to arrive today, but let me tell you what, when you have an address, like I do here, that has not been used in years, you got to go through the whole system again to get your address activated, validated. You got to go by the post office. I called UPS. You cannot get a human being at UPS. I promise you. You got to work at it if you do. And when you do, they'll tell you, well, I can't do that. I'll transfer you to so-and-so, and they never come on the line. So enough said. Moving right along to Sharon Aston on October the 11th. She says, what tricycle are you riding today? She put riding, W-R-I-T-I-N-G. That's okay, Sharon. Riding. It's a Liberty electric trike, and I should have another one today. Yeah, it's in the video. It says, what electric trike? The name of the video is Trike Man Riding Liberty Electric Trike. That's about as good as I can do, Sharon. None you biz. This is on free camping site. They might have just dumped it for the wildlife. Could have been a cow or a Bigfoot or a cougar left it. No, I'm afraid not. There's a joke about that too. Der Trixa, America. He likes the trains, the longest trains I've ever seen. Good morning, Der Trixa on the North Sea in Germany. Elbert 1940 on the train. Rusty, everything is happening soon. Getting your trike, closing escrow, leaving your present location in New Mexico. Enjoy it all. Yeah, and I like a life like that. I like to have things going on and happening, and I don't like it whenever I can't talk to a human being at a large corporation, and unfortunately that's where we are, because they want you to use those the speech recognition systems, and they're just not good yet. You know, they'll do the very basic stuff, you know, but anything outside of the normal they can't handle. Thank you, Albert 1940. This person's name is Hertz Publishing, okay? Not Hertz, H-E-R-T-Z. This is H-U-R-T-S. This is a Subway pizza and toaster oven. Yeah, I had that. I had one for the first time yesterday, and it was bussing, whatever that means. Okay, and then DK on comment call says, Rusty, that's great you have low monthly costs at your new property. I save monthly by getting free food from my local church pantry box. Well, you do you, I do me, DK. Stephen Klinkhammer. Sounds like a good German name. Klinkhammer. Looks good with all the pertinent info like you like to hear. Very good video. Told me pretty much everything I need to know about this unit, its approximate price, and where it's sold. Good job. That was on the very lightweight travel trailer. And this is on Walking on a Beautiful Day. This is Janice Kazun, K-A-Z-U-N, Kazun. I believe I have found my home base. Similar to yours, water, electric, and septic already on the property. Already has a derelict mobile home that has to be removed. Only 3/4 of an acre, but out in the country surrounded by farmland. I will be driving up to Tennessee to see it Thursday. Anything special I should be on the lookout for? Well, just be aware of what you got to have checked out. You know, if you're buying it from an owner, you know, you can get by with a few things, but you may have to have an inspection on the septic and all kind of stuff. But yeah, just be sure everything works. You know, the water and electric, and you're good to go, I guess. Mr. CJ Cab 64, that's a big old good one on the train. Yeah, it was biggest train, longest train I've ever seen. Thumbs up to you. Guardian Pet Care and Massage Jim. Check his channel out, but I never can. It's something to do with dogs. But anyway, if that was a goat train, how many goats do you think it would carry? You know, how many goats would a goat? Anyway, here's the screaming alien goat from outer space, giving you a Monday morning kiss. Anyway, Guardian Pet Care Jim says, that's a big one. That's what, good way to go, Jim. Louis Paparilla. Mumford's Barbecue has been on the Texas Monthly Magazine's semi-annual list of top barbecue joints in the state of Texas for a long time. Check the Texas Bucket List TV series online also. The two brothers that own it learned from their daddy. It's all they've ever done. Yeah, that's in Victoria, Texas. I have to say this, though. I wasn't really pleased with the attitude of the people there at all. No. I mean, the food was okay. And let me say this about, you know, the good barbecue. It's like a good hamburger or a good hot dog or good anything. It's all here. It's all up to the individual. So sometimes these ratings are padded and stuff. I'm not saying theirs is, but just be careful with ratings, because, you know, they get all the family members to say something and kind and whatever. But anyway, yeah, it's okay. I remember the attitude was a little bit lacking. Okay. But that was just been that day, you know. I mean, they weren't busy. Stephen Greco, hi Rusty, I enjoy all your videos. I've been enjoying them for years now. I like your home base for the best. Take care. Yeah, me too. I think this is the best home base that I've ever had for me and the way I like to do things. It's convenient to small towns, not much traffic. That's great. Good internet access, beautiful views. Year-round climate is okay. The winters are a little cooler, I think, probably than Texas. Maybe. We'll see. But anyway, moving right along. Let's go to Claudette Keel. Beautiful home base. Thank you, Claudette. This is Alicia Macias, I think. Hi, Rusty. I enjoy your videos, wisdom, and good advice. When you have a chance, please put a link where I can purchase an it like yours. An it? I don't know. This was sent to me. This thing back here. This it back here. Or which one is the it? That's the it right here. Yeah, that's the it. That thing right there with the black nose. And I don't know where they got that. They just, somebody sent it to me, so I can't help you, Alicia. Anyway, this is H Hog 1. Says, beautiful New Mexico. I'll be out there in a couple of weeks. Well, you'll be here and I'll be going to Texas. This person's name is King for a Day. This is on walking. On the ants, I'd always heard red ants and black ants don't mean the little sugar ants would fight to the death. Yeah, they do. They actually go to war. On a visit to Grandma's house one summer, she had a colony of black ants in her yard. I put a batch of them in a mayonnaise jar with the intention of bringing them home and watching a battle. Her and 8-year-old me and the ants took a Greyhound bus back home. I decided to let the combatants get some fresh air and very carefully open the lid. How in the heck some of them got out, I never figured out. And unfortunately, the battle never occurred because at the next bus stop, the little fellows were dropped off in a small West Texas town. Well, that's where they came from, King for a Day. Thank you much for populating West Texas with ants. RV living with the geezer, beautiful skies and mountains. Windy here in Alpine also. Well, it's going to be really windy here tomorrow, one day. And that's typical, though. That's typical high desert. It just happens. Texas lady, years ago, we used to see some long trains at Lake Amistad Del Rio area. They went for miles. Yeah, well, these out here do too. Anyway, this is Sharon Lee M. Are those red ants the same as fire ants that can be dangerous? No, the fire ants are little bitty things. Red ants are big things. But red ants can sting you. They just do it rarely. Says, that sky is so pretty. Yeah, it is. It's pretty much like that 295 days a year. I like that. Yeah, even in the winter, it'll get cold out here, but the skies will be clearer, and so that's pretty nice. Texas lady, thanks, Rusty. Just love that place. Had some big wind over here today across the New Mexico border in western Texas, 60 miles per hour, not unusual, but haven't had these winds in a while. Yeah, anywhere, out in West Texas, yeah, you get them here. But anyway, again, it's not every day. That's something you don't want to lock in your mind. It can be windy at times, particularly in the spring. This is Russ, 1978. Beer and wine are just fine, to each his own, and have a good time. Well, thank you, Russ, 1978. Pretty good. Marjorie Reagan. I hope people aren't in that train. No, that's not a passenger train. Or you mean like people hitching a ride? I don't know. This is Hellcat Granny. Check her channel out. Great view and amazing home base. Yeah, it is. How are you doing, Speedy? Yeah, she's 74, 75 years old and drives a car 200 miles an hour. H.W. Liberty. Oh, wow, what a dream of a place. The red ant bed is cool. I'm going to look on Zillow now. LOL. Yeah, well, there's property for sale all over out here. But, you got to add septic and water and get your electric hooked up. Good luck with that. Good luck with finding anybody to do anything anywhere. Deanne Swanson. Beautiful place. I see why you like it. Of course, I was raised in New Mexico. Yeah, New Mexico, West Texas, about the same. Scotty Thompson, cool video talk. Thank you, Scotty Thompson, the masked bowler from Wisconsin. King for a Day. On the one hand, I would love to do what you're doing, but on the other, I'd be more of a mountain, streams, and forest type of guy. Well, then go to Cloudcroft. Like you, I have kids and grandkids who have gradually begun to visit less often. Yeah, they get their own life. The kids, as they grow up, they become, guess what? They become adults. But anyway. But anyway, good luck to you, King for a Day. Wayne Johnson, awesome on the walking. Thank you. This is CMDOEDEOS, Dios, D-A-D-E-D-A, Dios Dottie, I don't know. Says you have a scenic wonder to wake up to each day. I know you enjoy every one of them. Chuck. Well, thank you, Chuck. Chuck, don't finish that one. CM Diosdale again. I like Guinness, Shiner, Bach, Samuel Adams. That's on Beer 30. We were down on the coast in July, and I had my first Guinness or any beer on over a year. Mazel tov. Chuck. Thank you again, Chuck. Jamie Macon. Watching trains is awesome entertainment. Yeah, I hear you. Out here in the East, even when we get long trains, you can't take them all in at once like you can out there. That is absolutely amazing to get the true sense of just how long it is. Yeah, it is. I mean, you get to see the whole train. You know, that's unusual. Yeah, CM Dios Dot again, Dottie or whatever. I don't know what his name. I wonder if we'd hear the theme from Deliverance as you made your way up the trail. Yeah, that free camping site. Yeah, if I'd heard a banjo, I'd have been out of there. Tracy Phillips, can't beat that view with a stick. Really nice. Take care, Rusty. Yeah, it's pretty nice, and it's a good 360. Anyway, Tracy Phillips, I like watching the trains when we travel out west. Yeah, because you can see them. You know, you can see all of them. This is Hazel M101. There's just one thing missing in this place, and that is thorny. Have a nice day. Yeah, well, there's plenty of thorny stuff out here. I haven't seen any regular old cactus, though. I haven't. Simple Me Journey, that's a very long train, and it was a very long train. Ellen Dowd, The Last Train to Clarksville. Yeah, there's a song about that, isn't there? Al Furr, good Sunday morning. Well, actually, good Monday morning now. Thank you, though. That was on Comment Call yesterday. And this is Al Furr again. He says, cool train. Sanborn S, life is good. It is if you make it. If you don't make it that way, it ain't. Debbie Weckler says, what a beautiful view of the train and the mountains. Very nice. Thank you very much, Debbie. CR on Walking Thing. You sold me on this home base after this video. The clouds are stunning. The far off with the sun in the distance, just amazing. No, it is very nice, and I don't want to oversell it because I don't want a lot of damn neighbors. Steve Wheatley, I hope old Sparky's got 8-ply tires. It doesn't. Looks like the creosote country. Great scenery, though. Yeah, that was the walking. No, it's fine. No, well, all the roads out here are paved. All the roads in this little subdivision are paved. Every one of them. And the city maintains it. The city comes out and mows around and stuff, waters trees. It's crazy. Mark Reynolds, interesting, on the train. James Sams, hello, Goat Man. How you doing? I'm sorry that you thought my comment that was posted October the 7th was negative. I meant it to be informative. The subject I was referring to was a quote from a leading scientist. Well, I'm not going to look her up, James. I mean, you do me, and if I thought it was negative, it probably was. Anyway, here's for the goat. Give you another screaming, stinking goat kiss. Enjoy your life, James. Shift into high. Leave there and drive towards Holbrook, Arizona, along I-40. 3 miles long, and they're stacked up. Multiple trains waiting to pass each other. Yeah, I hear you. There's a lot. You know, these things have always been going on, but now the news media has made a new story out of it. You know, a new issue out of the supply chain. Del Pointer. Let's see what we've got here. The morning poetry. And then we'll do a couple of more. Let's see. He's got an interesting poem here. The melancholy cry of a distant train's whistle, luring, calling, lost, like a forgotten friend from long, long, long ago. Thank you very much, Dale Pointer. Very nice. He says that was a long train. All right, let's get on down here to the next comment. Rick G. You can't stop a train. Well, he's got TRANE. That's the air conditioner. Thank you. We'll do 3 more here. Mick Me. I think it's beautiful. Desert is amazing. I bet the night sky is gorgeous. Coyotes are great too. Yeah, I walk outside at night every night, and you can see the Milky Way is just like a band, right, like a watch band right across the top, or in the sky. And then the Big Dipper is just right over there, man, and you can really see it. William Crawford, Christmas is on its way. Yeah, it is. The trains are moving the gifts. This is Jerry Davis. Never a clock on the government's business. I hear you. Whatever. Then James Veach, I say more like 5 miles long. I don't know how long it was. It was very long, though. Oh, here you go. Lori Van Huser. She said, Billy is the 12-year-old who shares the same birthday with me and sent you part of his allowance. Well, thank you, Billy. Thanks again, bud. Enjoy your day. But anyway, guys, from near Carrizozo, this is Rusty78609 saying thumbs up, carpe diem, adios. Carpe diem means seize the day in Latin, and do that. Carpe diem, adios, bye, buy anything you want anytime. But if you think about it, use the link to Amazon products in the description of all of my videos. Why? Because it doesn't cost you 1 penny. Just click on the link in the description, go to Amazon, and buy whatever you choose. Well, after that, drink plenty of water. 3 or 4 quarts a day won't hurt you. It's good for you. It'll help you avoid gout, kidney stones, and it'll also help you lose weight because you'll be full of water and you will not want to eat so much as in snack. And then what else? Take deep breaths. Breathe in really deep. Hold it for a few seconds and then breathe out slowly. Why? Because that relieves stress, and relieving stress does what? Lowers your blood pressure. Is that good for you? You bet. Do that several times a day. And then what else? Stretch, stretch, stretch. Swivel, swivel, swivel. Walk, walk, walk. Pedal, pedal, pedal. Exercise your body once or twice a day, every single day. Why? Because you'll feel better immediately, and you may live longer, healthier because of that one thing. So do it, do it, do it, do it. And then what else? Stand guard at the door of your mind. Do not let negative Nancy or negative Ned get inside of your head. This is your head, your brain, your frontal lobes, your consciousness. All those little neurons in there are forming neural links, which is every single thought you have. So, add good ingredients. How about that? Common sense, huh? And then what else? Don't watch the news. 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 Why? Because it's the negativity from the whole universe, multiplied times 1,000 and delivered to you by professional talking heads that are highly paid to get in your head. If they don't get in your head and the ratings don't go up or stay the same, then they're out, fired. Will they take liberties with the truth? Yes. Will they exaggerate? Yes. Do they? Yes. So, with that in mind, read the news, takes out all the emotion. You still get the negativity if you really want a dose of it. My real recommendation is do your own research. It may take a few more minutes, but at least you're getting closer to something that's real. Anyway, having said that, guys, accentuate the positive, eliminate the negative, enjoy your life one day or one moment at a time. At ease, carry on, adios, bye-bye, hasta luego, vaya con Dios, aloha, until the noon video, which will be probably me showing you that norther and hopefully the trike being delivered, hopefully. Anyway, guys, adios, amigos, till the noon video. Adios.